How y'all feeling, man? Y'all tuning in to Righteous Sports 917, man. Sports football podcast. You know, we're giving out sports bets. We're talking football in general. Alright, man, we back, man. Had to go check on my little one. Man, we had a lot of interesting games this weekend, man. I said I want to run off the winners this week, man. Football is back, man. I'm going to just say that. Football is back. So let's go over the winners this week, man, in the matchups, man. We had the Chiefs win. We had the Ravens win. We had the Giants win. We had Buffalo win. We had the Saints win. We had Cleveland win. We had San Francisco. The Steelers won. The Eagles won. The Colts won. The Dolphins won. The Commanders won. The Chargers won. And the Seahawks won. We had a lot of games come down to the wire. We had overtime, a couple overtime. You know, we had a tie. What more can you ask for from week one, man? We got a couple topics we're gonna get into right now, man. And today, man, the first person I want to talk about and the first team I want to talk about is on the offensive side of the ball, man. We want to talk about the Chiefs. We want to talk about Patrick Mahomes picking up where he left off at, man. That Patty, man. Patty Mahomes, man. He dropping dimes. 5 touchdowns. First game of the season. Something that slept on with Mahomes that I don't hear mentioned a lot is he has an arm and accuracy to throw those touchdowns, right? But a lot of those guys be wide open when he's throwing the ball. And that's because of Big Red. Andy Reid. Andy Reid has by far been the best play caller or offensive coordinator, so to say, for the last 15 plus years. You know, maybe him and Josh McDaniels battling out, but stand alone, Andy Reid, you gotta give it to Andy Reid, Big Red, man. He is dialing up touchdowns in that playbook or for Pat to throw. He always done that for the Eagles also before he came from there. It can be a hindrance. It can be a gift and a curse at the same time because he'll throw the ball when you should be running. But right now it's working out fine. It's working out good. Working out to their benefit. It don't seem like the Chiefs are gonna miss Tyreek Hill at all. Mahomes got too many weapons. He's too talented. He's too accurate. His mobility creates a whole nother problem for teams. And Andy Reid, to top it off, dialing up plays where receivers are confusing defenses and running butt ass naked across the field. And Mahomes is just hitting them. He's gonna put the ball on them. You give him the time, he gonna do it. The only thing you can do for Mahomes is kind of pressure. See my co-host back there, he keep waking up, yawning and whining and crying. He gonna be a guest, make guest appearances sometime. They're gonna be my co-host, my little boy, one of my little boys. Okay, what else, man? What we got? We got Lamar Jackson showing why the Ravens shouldn't even think about letting him get away. Even though Lamar did say that he wanted to win the Super Bowl before he got a contract. I'm kind of say that kind of low mama that. I don't want to say that, Lamar. You know you did tell them people that you were gonna win the Super Bowl before you negotiated the money. But pay the man though. Yeah, pay the man. You see he worth it. You see he worth it. But I don't think the Ravens really know what they have. They're like your girl that got away. You don't really know what you got till she gone and you calling and she ain't picking up no more. But Lamar performed, man. The Raven defense looked good. I mean, they played against the Jets, but they looked good. The Jets didn't look bad. The Jets looked decent also. That defense also looked decent. Sauce Gardner, he played decent. He made a nice play with recovering and breaking up the balls with breaking up the pass with Mark Andrews that Lamar threw. But Lamar, he shined. He threw the ball well. He ran the ball well. The Ravens were efficient enough to win that game. Saquon Barkley is back. And he back with a vengeance, man. He mad he got that chip on his shoulder again, right? Like y'all done forgot about him. Like he win it. It's a couple people y'all treating like that. They gonna show out. They gonna show out. But right now, Barkley and the Giants, y'all think they contenders again? They looking nice. The hit by Tay Crowder on Henry. Ooh! Assault on the running back. Arrest him. You don't do no grown man like that. He got kids, man. What's wrong with you, Tay? You don't hit Henry. He ain't never got hit and went backwards. That's supposed to be the #1 player of the week. Get the defense some respect, man. Tay laid Henry ass out. Henry, you been fucking people up for a lot of seasons in a row. But you seen when you see him duck down, running back you duck down and when you get hit, then that shell kind of open. Hit the shell open damn up. He made the shell. That mean he cracked the shell. Then that bit opened up and went backward. You flew. You got knocked the fuck out, like Debo say. But that was a good ass game. The Giants surprised me. What else we got? Who else we got, man? We talking about the Giants, man. You thinking it? I think the Giants look good enough to make the playoffs, man. Within their division, you got the Eagles. You got the Commanders. You got the Cowboys. So coming out first impressions, to me, the Giants definitely can win that division, man. They looked real good. From the receivers, Galladay, Tony, you got Evan Ingram, then you got Saquon Barkley to throw the ball too, which is a whole nother dynamic. He a game breaker every time he on the field. As you seen, he was almost taking two. He almost bust two. He stumbled a little bit. If he wouldn't have stumbled on that one, he was out of here. But you're gonna see that all season. He got that chip on the shoulder again, like I just said, man. Aaron Rodgers lost to the Vikings. Mr. All smiles and giggles now. I think Aaron Rodgers is getting traded, man. Really and truly, I do. I'll tell you why. But good win, Vikings. We're going to say something about Rodgers at the moment. I think Rodgers getting traded. Why? Devontae Adams gone. Valdes-Scantling gone. He left with a bunch of young wide receivers. He a vet. He's been arguing and protesting and fighting for better play calls and better help around him and weapons to add to the offense. And prior seasons, he fought to get Randall Cobb back, and now they kind of breaking up. He's been cheering on the younger guys a lot. You know, the preseason run option that he was talking to the interviewer while the play happened and scored. He was all happy, and Jordan Love been playing solid. With all that being said, I'm really thinking Aaron Rodgers is going to be traded. I don't think he's just happy that he got a sorry ass offense and it don't look like they're gonna make the playoffs, and all these other guys are moving in front of him. Like Mahomes, he's going to the playoffs. I don't think Aaron Rodgers sitting at home and looking at that and he okay with that. I think he okay with it because he got a landing spot they probably finna move him to. I'm thinking San Francisco or Arizona. Cause Kyler Murray is, playing like Baker Mayfield. Rodgers to San Francisco, Rodgers to Arizona. Got some on my shit. Okay, get it out. Either one. I'm thinking that's a good move, right? Could be wrong. He could be happy going out with the receiver he got. They got a nice defense with Jared Alexander, but I don't think so. I mean, the Vikings, Jordan Jefferson. He continues to go crazy. Like nobody cannot contain him. Nobody can stop him. He doing what he want to do. He having fun. New grill shining on him. Ball out. Keep going crazy, man. Cousins get on the ball. Dalvin Cook. The Vikings running game, Dalvin Cook is, it's certain running backs that still run like when they taught you to run the ball when you were young, like they taught you to hit the hole hard as soon as you get the ball. Like he get the ball, he like a rocket taking off out the backfield as soon as he get the ball. It looked like he's about to break every damn run when he touches the ball. Like Christian McCaffrey, like they jumps they takeoff better yet is impeccable. Like they burning tires out the backfield when they coming out the ball. Like they ready and they running into some. They explosive. And I like that about Dalvin Cook. They're looking good, right? Okay, let's go to the Buccaneers. That has Tom Brady, Mike Evans, Julio Jones, Chris Godwin. How y'all give Tom Brady, Julio Jones, another person that's that chip I mentioned? Remember I mentioned the people got a chip on their shoulder. Julio is one. You must have forgot. Which I believe Julio got to prove it. He been hurt, he been banged up. So he got a chip on his shoulder like y'all forgot, and he had a nice game, big play. He played nice, and y'all gave Tom Brady that. Giselle, forgive Brady. Like he did at the commercial, he's like he said, baby, you see what I got? I still can throw. They just gave me Julio Jones, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin. Baby, look how long I had to wait for Randy Moss. Like, that's why Brady the GOAT. Look how long he had to wait for Randy Moss. His other best receiver before that is who? Like Deion Branch. He did the most with less. But we're gonna move on. But now y'all done gave Brady those three guys, and they big bodies, right? And the deep Bucks defense were looking nice. They were looking nice. Carlton Davis, they looking nice, Davis out there covering. I seen them how they communicate. So you got them vets out there. I seen how the outside linebacker and cornerback get mixed up. They get confused when receiver might run crossing routes. Like I seen them communicate it real fast, real good. They picked it up. It was locked up. Like that type of stuff right there is Super Bowl caliber thing, intangibles right there. You have to be able to have awareness. That's that Madden rating right there. Awareness. Like the dude got that 50 awareness. That's why he ain't picking off the ball. That mother, he ain't gonna never pick it off. It whistling past his ear. He ain't picking it. He don't know. No awareness. These guys have awareness on this Buccaneers defense because they have a lot of veteran guys and all that rolled into one, put together for a good Super Bowl caliber team, man. So, I'm kind of biased because Brady to go, but rightfully so. He always win a fucking championship. Who else you supposed to like? All right, moving on, man. The Colts and the Texans. That's our draw that we had this week, man. That was a good game. Matt Ryan and the Colts end up pulling it back off. But I ain't gonna say Matt Ryan. I say Jonathan Taylor and Matt Ryan and the Colts end up pulling it back off because JT picked up back off where he left off, man. Picked right back up, man. Like I told you, burning tires out the backfield. Skirt. He runs effortlessly, man. The finesse at which he runs with, man, it's nice to see. And he aggressive with it, He breaking tackles while he running 3-4 tackles and fast. Out of here. Texans surprised me, even though the Texans got a sneaky good offense. Davis Mills, and the pickup on defense is what we had. Some GMs finally did their jobs in some drafts this year with getting some good players, we did have quality players out there. Cause Derek Stingley Jr. is a high caliber defensive player that actually watches the ball when it's in the air, like playing the ball like it was thrown to him, even though he's on defense. If you know what I mean, if you that type, he not lost. He not face guarding. You throw it over there by him, you might be throwing a turnover for your team. Gritty. Not the dance. He in your face. Got you dancing at the line of scrimmage, hands-on type of cornerback. Davis Mills played good. Chris Conley, the vet, Brandon Cook at wideout. These guys played good. And who was O.J. Howard? O.J. Howard came through big. Good acquisition by those guys to pick up that man. Big body, fast. Been injured a little bit. Great pickup, Texans. Y'all did good by tying the game with the Colts. Y'all offense got stagnant because y'all had them at first, but good game. Y'all got a nice looking team. Like y'all not gonna suck. Y'all gonna make football interesting. The Panthers. Baker Mayfield lost to the Browns. Why is Baker Mayfield starting? That's probably the question all of the Panthers ask when Baker not in the locker room. Why is this motherfucker starting? Why he doing one of them commercials? That's what they say. Why you starting? Sam Darnold, I know that's what you asking. Why is Baker Mayfield starting? This motherfucker had Odell Beckham Jr. and Njoku, Landry, Chubb, Hunt. Great offensive line. Donovan Peoples-Jones even had got him also, so he's not making the reads. That's the stuff y'all say about Lamar Jackson. You have to come make the pre-play offensive reads, see what the defense is in. Baker, he don't do that. If it's not wide open, it's over with. He don't know what the defense is in. Y'all gonna be leaning on Christian McCaffrey again, wearing him down, throwing it to him out the backfield, giving it to him out the backfield, motioning him out. Baker not gonna do it. Darnold has the most upside in that competition. That's how you decide who's going to be the starting quarterback. Panthers coach, who I don't even know your name. Who has the most upside to potentially get us to the Super Bowl? Sam Darnold. You seen what Baker Mayfield did. Sam Darnold haven't had that many weapons yet. And he haven't played terrible. Like, he played the equivalent he played better than Baker Mayfield with what he has had and when he's been on the field, actually. So you give him better weapons and see what he do now. Don't go with Baker Mayfield. He's not gonna do shit. What does he do? Like, he's not exceptionally accurate. Like, he don't have a cannon for an arm. He's not making the best football decisions. Like, he not breaking down the defense and chopping it up like Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid. Like, why is he the guy? Like, his mobility doesn't give him the edge over Darnold. Like, what was that? The Jets coach, get Baker Mayfield out before your ass be fired. You fairly knew you're gonna be fired. Make the decision now. You saw it week 1. All right. See the criticism that those, like Pat Mahomes said, those guys, they have to be politically correct. The criticism that they get, these guys here don't get. Like, this mediocre quarterback, Baker Mayfield, who you guys have, he came out in the first round and all this, and he's doing nothing. But that's okay. Overall, football was good. And for the last game that we have right here, we got the Seahawks beating the Broncos. Or the Broncos beating themselves better yet. I got the Broncos as a high favorite to win the Super Bowl also, like the Buccaneers. They got Russell. Russell got a lot of weapons. Russell is super accurate, has a powerful arm, is a decisive and exceptional decision maker, and can break your defense down and make you pay. By dropping a beautiful pass on whichever receiver he chooses. Baker can't do that. See how I'm talking about Russell. That's why Russell say, Broncos country, let's ride. I like that shit. Russell ready. He got a good team, man. He got a chip on his shoulder. That's the next person I just told you got a chip on his shoulder. You heard the rumors coming out talking about the Seahawks was shopping around for some damn Josh Allen and damn Patrick Mahomes. Russell mad, man. Russell mad as hell. I'd be mad too. That's a Super Bowl winning champion right there, man. But you know what? When he moved from NC State to Wisconsin, it was the same thing, Y'all just don't give him his flowers because, again, he a shorter guy, but he black. That's the main fucking reason y'all don't give him his flowers. Because he's a black quarterback. Look at Russell's resume. And I think we don't really give him his flowers because he's like a family man or whatever. People have their different perceptions. They might look at him like soft or, whatever. But he a dog. And you gave him a great team to play with. I like what I seen from the defense. I seen First off, great job, defensive coordinator. I'm gonna find out your name. But Pat Surtain following DK Metcalf. That is what you want to see. You don't want to be. You don't want to hear your players saying that wasn't my call and I wasn't checking though that per. No, yeah, you are paying these guys to stop the best. The best defensive scheme is to put the best on the best. Like that's simple defensive school. That's where some of these coaches. We're not gonna even get into it with the negative stuff right now. But I'm gonna say I seen a lot of corner blitzing on Sunday from across the board, all teams, and a lot of blitzes got home and created a lot of different turnovers. That's what's got to happen. You have guys, you got these quarterbacks ripping open your defense, taking their heart out, making your cornerbacks look terrible because all they ask face guard and getting defensive pass interference. They having anxiety attacks when the ball in the damn air. Just go watch Deion Sanders' fucking highlight tape and do what he do. Remember what he taught you. You heard Deion, he said, my head don't go with them heads. Stop watching them other people tape. Go watch Deion tape. He'll show you why he said his head don't go with them other heads as a defensive cornerback. Because the ball was thrown to him when it was in the air. Remember that. The best to do it. Stop face guarding. Stop bumping these guys and doing all of this, man. Turn around. Look at the ball. See it. Play defense. Don't panic when the ball in the air, man. Tired of seeing folk panicking like that. God told me where you learn it? Where you learning your defense from? See, y'all listen to Jameis Winston when he talking about your elbow connected to your shoulder and stop listening to Jameis. All them Jameis damn trainers watch Deion tape now. Deion said that too. I remember he said these trainers got you doing all the different techniques and they don't even got you watching the damn ball technique. That's the main one you need to do. Tighten up. Let's go. Defense looked good. We liked the blitz. Keep dialing them up. Put the pressure on these quarterbacks. Do not let them set these records on y'all and these receivers are having monster nights. 184, 9 catches, 184, 2 touchdowns, and Brown 155, 10 catches, like monster nights. Devontae Adams, monster night. Slow him down. Get home. We got some fast guys out here. We got some guys that can cover. But the hit on Henry and Quan Alexander hit. What more do you want, man? You get what I'm saying? The football season here. Football season is back, man. NFL is back. Oh man, I almost forgot myself. The Bengals and the Steelers game. Mike Tomlin gave out the black forces, man. Minkah Fitzpatrick represented for him too, man. That boy played like a pair of black forces in that game, man. Minkah is nice, man. That Polamalu is proud of how you played Sunday, sir. Troy was happy with how you balled out on Sunday, Minkah. Keep bringing it like that. He was hitting. He was covering. He was everywhere, man. The pick six that he had. He had a play where he hit a receiver in the back of the end zone and broke up a possible touchdown. We back, man. My co-host, you know, he get grumpy sometimes. And gotta take him some snacks. So make sure you good, and let me proceed with what I have going on. How y'all feeling? Let me know who you like, man. Who you got winning it all? What players stuck out to you that's gonna really help their team? That was a new addition. Kyle Hamilton played nice for the Ravens. Safety, big guy, gonna help out a lot. Uh, Marcus Williams was a great addition. They were slow at safety. They needed to get faster, and like you just said, some guys with some more awareness. Those Chuck Clark and those guys, they were decent, but they're kind of slow. They might need to move down the linebacker. Readjust. They can't be running with those Jeffersons and Devontae Adams. They gonna blow by them guys every time, man, when they in coverage with them. So they got better with Peters coming back. The dog Humphreys, big dog. Hamilton helping out, and another vet at Marcus Williams coming out. So their defense looking good, nice. They looking nice. The Steelers defense looked good also with Akil Witherspoon and Minkah Fitzpatrick. Those guys looked nice. Marshawn Lattimore and Tyrann Matthews. That's a nice combo. Marshawn Lattimore watched the Deion Sanders tape. He was raised up on it. He watches the ball. He will take your ball and run it back the other direction and wave at you while he doing it. He aggressive. He follow number one guys. He don't back down. He have his shoes tied up tight every game. He not slipping. Quarterbacks know Marshawn is gonna be inside our receiver numbers. We're gonna have to battle. He ain't light work, to say the least. Who else looked nice? The Dolphins. Tyreek fitted in nice with Tua and Water. Water. The boys, they talking. Tyreek talking a lot. I like that. I like that about football. That talking getting back in it. The new generation like that talking getting back in it. But you gotta bag it up when you talk. That's what they said. Bag it up when you talk. So Tyreek and the Dolphins and Tua, they looked nice. The defense looked nice. Caused a couple turnovers. Cornerbacks. Good hands. Xavier Howard. Those guys. Look real good. The Cardinals didn't look too good. Kyler Murray, drummer queen. I don't know if he just want out of Arizona, right? Or what the issue is, because he not performing. He another guy, he got a lot of potential. When he balling, he balling. When he not balling, he crying. Gotta win like you lose. Alright. Football season it's off. Pick your teams now, man. Don't be bandwagoning and saying who you like when the people start winning. We already out to the race. Pick your team. Don't jump ship. Stay loyal to your boys. And the Falcons look nice also. Even though they lost, Drake was a great addition to Pitts. Uh, and Cordero Patterson and Mariota was a great addition. There, Casey Hayward was a great addition. Terrell, you gotta step up. They throwing at you more often because they ain't throwing at Casey like that. Casey is the better receiver out of the two. So AJ Terrell, let's go. You showed that you were good last year, but this is gonna really be the year where a lot of passes are gonna come at you first, cause they're not gonna come at Casey first, in my thinking. And if they do, they're not gonna be that successful. He's good. You watched the Deion Sanders highlight tape, as I told you before. Casey Hayward is a corner that watched. And I also played against Casey Hayward in high school before. They beat us on the last second play when he played quarterback. Little fact. Well, I'm certified to talk football, right? I'm trying to tell you, see. A lot of guys be talking about football and them the guys get your children hurt out there on the football field because they ain't taught them proper tackling technique. They got them tackling with their neck down and had their spine broke. You get what I'm saying? Get your children away from them damn little league coaches there. It's important. You can break your damn neck out there on the football field. So having somebody instruct your child who knows what they're talking about is important. Cause I used to be on the damn field. They be talking about the parent they getting thrown away. Yes, it's me, bitch. You not finna have my son out here paralyzed cause your ass think tackling in proper form don't matter cause you ain't even made a tackle your damn self. Never before. It's important also, right? Somebody who did it before. A lot of them guys, they be critiquing, like you're saying, the Lamar Jacksons and all these guys, and they're just talking from opinionated standpoint, right? They're not talking from a experience standpoint. So like they can't really they don't know like what the decisions these guys have to make like on the field. If you played some form of football, you had to make those decisions at some point in time also. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't, the rules of the game get more complex as the levels go up. You get what I'm saying? I'm definitely not putting it on the same level as, you know, but football is football. Like a right guard is a right guard in Bantam League and in the NFL, it's the same thing. A curl route is a curl route. See grass, take grass, mean run in both in all leagues. And one last thing that I want to say before we end our first episode of Righteous Sports 917 podcast, man. Tune in with your boy. Come back here. We talking football. You love football. You get what I'm saying? But all the black quarterbacks, like in this new generation, don't try to fit in that box that they try to box you in as a quarterback, right? Lamar, why are you dangerous? Right? Think about that. My arm as a quarterback, my legs as a quarterback, and my mind as a quarterback, right? So you had the three things. So don't let these guys say that, hey, you have to throw the ball. You remember see grass, take grass? See grass, take grass. The purpose when you have the ball is to score. You know how fast you run 10 yards. If you can get 10 yards every time, score every time like that, do it. You do not have to throw no 500 yards. Win, you're a winner. You know that. Don't let that. You know what that is? That's that criticism and trying to conform. They saying you not smart enough to read the out. No. I see that it's 10 yards, 15, 20 yards on the field. I possibly can take it all the way. What you good at doing, run. You know, don't listen to the critics. Y'all dual threats. That's what made you the that's the intangible that sets you apart from everybody else. The dual threat quarterback. See grass, take grass. Do not be standing in the pocket 9 seconds looking for a receiver. See, you run a 4-3, dude. 4, whatever. It's no need to be standing. The other guys standing there long because when they take off, they ain't gonna get that far. When you take off, you know the spin play you did. When you spent out the motherfucker, the Bengals, and you took it. Ooh, give me some more of them. Them the Michael Vick plays, boy. Give me some, come on, man. And the Ravens ain't gotta pay you. Somebody gonna pay your ass. Don't go back to the Ravens anyway. I don't think they gonna utilize you right. See, I think you want to throw more, but they probably drawing up more running plays. There's nothing wrong with that. Because like you just said, you don't have to, for a dual threat quarterback, a quarterback that can run, you don't have to draw up a running play. I said it. Boom. That's another thing that they teach you like when you're young. Like you don't have to draw up a running play for a quarterback, really. Because when it ain't open, they're gonna run. So yeah, get more receiving threats on the field, and get cornerbacks and linebackers chasing these routes with their back turned, and the field opens up. The yardage is gonna be there. He's gonna be able to run the 15 to 20 yards. So I understand that too, man. So they have to open up the playbook to these guys, to our quarterbacks also, man. Get off of the read option playbook. Throw that shit in the trash. Ball it up. You know what that do? The read option do to the black quarterbacks, man? It make them be a commentator like RG3 right now. Y'all ended my boy career. RG3 used to be dropping dimes, but offensive coordinator can't stop calling read option, man. He can't see that these guys, our quarterbacks, are more advanced than a read option. Yeah, so open up the playbook, run the ball when you have to. Don't be standing in the pocket 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6. Look how far you could have been on the field. But you're not running because these critics are going to say that he won the game with 168 passing yards, 350 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. But won the game, man. Win the game. Win the game. The kids watching like you while you doing it. When you go back to the kid, they watching. They gonna say he ain't conform. He played the game like he was taught. Just like he was taught when he was a kid, he continued to play like that. He was busting ass in the pass, busting ass in the run. You couldn't stop him. You didn't know how you didn't know which one. Because now I'm not just saying I'm gonna throw it first. But if the run down, they don't know which one to check. And I take that one first. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different when you utilizing both of them as a first option run as the pass, man. You the dual threat that everybody's scared of. But times 10 because you're not considering these outside critics at all. You just going to win the football game. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I know that's what you're gonna do anyway. Cause yeah, good as hell. Lamar done got a good team too, especially with the new tight end that they added. You get what I'm saying? Their offense kind of shaped up nice. Their receivers, Dumerville showed up, Bateman showed up, and like the tight end dude, the tight ends help. I don't really like the Ravens. They cut my cousin Tyson Williams, the Colts. Y'all got him on the practice squad or something too. Tyson Williams, BYU running back. You know he played for the Ravens. They let him go. Y'all missed out on the gym. Coach, y'all missed out on the gym. He gonna get on the team and shine. That's a great running back right there. He's strong, he fast, he can catch, he can block, he can do all of the basic things that you want him to do, but 10, 20 times better than the regular person or the average running back. Coach, get him off the practice squad. He got you a gym. You know. Somebody else better pick him up. He on the coach practice with Tyson Williams. You know, check your highlights out. You know, I ain't just lying. He good. Tell your defensive coordinator they might have missed someone. They might miss someone. They were looking at the game or check it out. Look at the intangibles. They speak for themselves. And if when you look at the tape, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I ain't wrong. You looking for him. If your team need a running back, that's a franchise. That's a franchise running back right there. So hurry up before you miss out. And be a woulda, coulda, shoulda, and all that. Tyson Williams. Right now, he on the coach practice squad. 34 was number 34 for the Ravens. That's how we're gonna end the night, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Peace, love, and blessings to all y'all. Football season. All the fellas, we happy. Can't nothing ruin this. Can't nothing ruin these rosters that gotta play against each other. Like football got way better. Like the NFL, y'all got a lot of teams across the board are, kind of evenly matched. Like the Jaguars, like you saying, the Jaguars wasn't like you think of the Jaguars. Like they almost won their game. Shit, the Dolphins, they used to be trash. They won their game. The Texans tied with the Colts. That was a thriller. They used to, you know what I'm saying, teams as far as being by the bottom. The Browns, they won their game. Even the Panthers, they made it. They got Christian McCaffrey. Like their game can't be boring. It's gonna be a game if you got Christian McCaffrey. And no disrespect to none of the rest of the Panthers players, but Christian McCaffrey is the greatest white running back to ever touch the football field. Like he real good. Not just for a white running back either. That I said that he's a top running back amongst all running backs, but out of the white ones, I don't even remember none. So I might all stop. And he really was a fullback, but Christian McCaffrey is the best white running back to ever grace the football field. When you see him on the field, it's special. Like when you see a Barry on the field, like he can do everything, and he taking off out the backfield, burning tires. He hit the hole fast. That's the first part of it. That's why he be racing down the field. He taking off from the start. He already skirt. As soon as he taking off. Unfortunately, he got Baker Mayfield for a quarterback, man. I'm protesting. I want Sam Darnold, man. Sam Darnold. Put Sam Darnold in the game. Baker Mayfield is done. He's been done. He sucks. Look at the protest. For Sam. Get Baker Mayfield out the game, man. Christian McCaffrey deserves better. The Panthers, y'all deserve better. Y'all haven't had a good team since the good version of Cam Newton. And that was when they went to the Super Bowl, so that's kind of been a while. Y'all done went through y'all share of sorry quarterbacks. Sam can be a good building block to win some games. You have a nice defense. J.C. Horn is going to be a great player. He got beat a lot during this first game because he was taking a lot of chances. Was he overconfident in himself? No, I think he's just getting used to NFL speed, NFL game, and he's going to continue taking those chances because he has good help behind him. He has good help on the other side of the football with Jackson guarding his man and inside linebackers. He has a good supporting cast to be a young player, to be able to take those chances and trust his abilities and his speed. That's what he's trusting. He's trusting that he can recover. And he gonna get better at executing and doing it. He gonna keep taking risks. So Panther defense, I kind of look at them to kind of help out and win. How many other games they can get in the AFC South? Them versus the Falcons is a good matchup. Them versus the Saints, they can possibly mix it up, make it interesting, win it. Maybe with Sam Darnold they can win it. With Baker Mayfield, I think the Panthers can win it. I think the Panthers can actually win it because I don't really trust Jameis Winston. He's good, but Jameis like to throw interceptions, man. When the quarterbacks that like to throw the ball to the other team a lot, I don't really like that much. He's good, but you can't be. He's not like, it's not like when he throw an interception, he gonna go throw 3 touchdowns to erase the interception he threw. Like, we might win this game with that mistake he made, and then he might make it again. You gotta protect the ball, Jameis. I don't trust Jameis to protect the ball right now. He needs to just throw the ball away a lot of times when he try to make something happen. Nothing's open, throw the ball away. It helps that he got Michael Thomas back. It helped that they added Landry. It's the fact that he got Michael Thomas back, one of the top wide receivers in the league, another chip on the shoulder guy. Before we get out of here, another chip on the shoulder guy, one more. Michael Thomas, y'all must have forgot. You see how that boy was catching the ball and spiking. He spiking the ball with animosity, like, you know it, on him. I've been him. Michael Thomas, 1-3. It's going easy. Back shoulder, boom, 2, yes. He still got it. He rocked the Jordans when he ran their routes. Jameis, they help you out, but you gotta protect the ball. Throw it away, man. Maybe I can build my confidence and kind of see that you can come out in the top of that division. You got the weapons, so it's gonna be on you if you don't really win it right here, James. This one on you. You're making all these elbow jokes to the elbow, funny bone to your neck bone, and your cheekbone connected to your thigh bone. You doing that, but this one on you right here, big dog. This is a division that's open for y'all to win. You got a good defense. You got a good defensive line. You got great offensive weapons. You got everybody. That's all everybody gonna say. If you don't win this, if you don't make it a gentleman's race, if you don't make it a competition toward the finish line, if you're not racing and in the top, running and gunning to be the number one, uno, Hefe. If y'all not the done dollars at the end, it's Jameis is gonna be on you. They gonna blame you because you got all the weapons. I'm gonna blame you too, rightfully so. Can't be making all them jokes. See, all the quarterbacks. Tom Brady just now starting to kind of open up, and like show his personality as far as just being funny or whatever, commercials and all that. Now he away from the Patriots. But these other guys, like James, he is cool. Everybody gonna have their personality, So, but he ain't never been a winner. Like, do that shit when you start winning. Other than that, learn how to stop throwing fucking interceptions. That should be the only focus. Cause you ain't figured that part of it out. You ain't figured out your team up right now. It's 21-14. Y'all got to lead. Don't throw a damn interception and give the other team a chance to win the game. Right? That was a joke too. Alright, that was a joke too. So, fundamentals, man. A lot of teams got to have the fundamentals, man. Who else? Justin Fields came back on Trey Lance and the 49ers. They played in the rain. I want to get another look. See, a lot of people writing them boys off, and they were playing in like terrible conditions, right? So you got to kind of, it's the NFL, so you're gonna people be critical on how you play. You want your team to win, and you want to see people perform. So when you analyzing them, man, you analyzing the game in a environment like that. Like, they slid at the end of the game like 10 feet, like slip and slide. It was real wet out there. They professional and they performed in it well. They put on a good game. They put on a good exhibition game, but the conditions weren't ideal to really get a good look at how these guys are gonna perform. So next week, when we see if they have good weather in their game, we'll get to see and look at Fields and look at Trey Lance and their offenses and how they perform under normal conditions, sun out, wind blowing, beautiful day for football. That made me smile because I pictured it in my mind. I pictured the kickoff. Football is back. The NFL is back. Righteous Sports 9179 podcast. First episode. Get back with me. We'll see y'all next week, man.